Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. I'm Nugget with co-host Mwest. Today we have a very fun episode reacting to Cenat and Kevin Hart. They linked up last night for an incredible historical stream, and I want to touch on it because at this point, Cenat is undoubtedly the GOAT of streaming. It's not even close. He's the greatest to ever stream. No one can convince me otherwise, and I feel like if you disagree with me, you just don't know what you're talking about. So there's that. What's your thoughts, West?
I absolutely loved it. It is right up my alley. It is what I needed. It's what I enjoyed. I'm still going through clips and cracking up. I think Kevin Hart did an excellent job. Kevin Hart did an excellent play to appeal to younger people that may not know of him or all the fun stuff that he's about, being on Kai's. And they're both the same height. They both played off of each other really well. It was just exciting to see, I think, two legends come together and do something super fun for the community. I'm still enjoying it. There were about 300,000 active viewers when I tuned in last night, and I don't even know what all it went up to, but there are some super fun moments that kind of stuck out in my head. T-Pain came and dropped some subs. Kevin Hart called him a cheap ass.
What the fuck just happened? What does that mean?
A slick roll with the 50 gifted. Appreciate that you was slick the 50 gifted.
What the? Did you just have a stroke?
No, that's how you gotta say. You gotta say, Rainbow with another 100 gifted.
What? Okay. What the fuck are they giving you, man?
Okay, so basically imagine this, right? He just paid
Okay.
for 100 people to watch this stream with no ads.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
I think he's
you
who the
piece of shit.
What?
Who do you think you are?
Huh?
Is that a good thing what he did or a bad thing?
No, that's a good thing.
Take it back. Take backsies, Rainbow. Take it back.
T-Pain! Oh, that's actually T-Pain.
T-Pain.
With the 50 gifted.
Well, how can Rainbow come in and gift 100 and T-Pain cheap ass only do T-Pain, what the fuck was that? I just saw it said Rainbow somebody did something 100.
There were just moments throughout the thing that I don't know, just gonna blow up, right? I think some of the clips are at almost 1 million views now. How'd you like it? What'd you think about it?
Well, just to touch on what you said earlier, it peaked at about 370,000 viewers, which broke the previous record, also held by Kai with his Nicki Minaj stream, which was like 300,000 something. I don't know. So,
Golly.
I loved it. Those are two creators that I'm a huge fan of. I think Kevin Hart did a great job playing like the big brother slash parent slash uncle role, and they play off each other very, very well. And
Yes,
Kevin
sir.
I have a newfound respect for his comedy because he was able to almost improv some of these things.
Yes.
Like some of the things Kai was saying, Kevin be like somebody said, this person Rainbow gifted 100 subs.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Hart's like, you son of a bitch, how dare you? How dare you give subs? And Kai was like, no, that's a good thing. He's just like, oh, wait, take it back. Take the back season. I thought he just did a fantastic job with that.
Yes,
And the
sir.
reason I said that Kai is the GOAT is because I believe that what he's doing on a stream level far supersedes anything we've ever seen before. We've had other people do great things on stream, but this guy getting bigger and better celebrities every single time he's going live is just insane. You're now at the top of the A-list with somebody like Kevin Hart, and you're bringing people who otherwise wouldn't watch streams, don't really care about it, bringing them into this space and making this a mainstream thing to where now streaming is highly respected. And I think that because of what he's doing, and then you're not to mention, this is off the back of what he did last week with the Elden Ring thing. So you just went crazy with Elden Ring, had an insane game-a-thon, and then you followed up with Kevin Hart. It's streamer of the year is already locked up.
Man, while you're talking, I'm thinking about how Twitch reacted to it, and Twitch put out like a little tweet, but I really don't think Twitch is appreciative or deserving of someone like Kai bringing the attention to the platform like he's doing. Like he's single-handedly like just killing it. And I showed I turned the phone to I was like, look, this is Kevin Hart on Twitch. And she was like, you better not start your shit, because I was like, I'm about to send Kevin Hart an email right now and ask him to be on Crumble Cookies and chat. But I think he's doing such a great job, and I think Twitch should be, I don't know, like kissing his ass, right? Like I don't see any other creator bringing so much attention to this. Is free press, free publicity. So there's not too many acts as big as a Nicki Minaj, a Kevin Hart. Oh no, I think it deserves a lot more kudos and respect. And people,
Way
it,
more.
it just
Way,
looks
way
easy
more.
because Kai's having fun, but that shit ain't easy to coordinate somebody like Kevin Hart. He's super.
No, no.
It's
And
hard.
people, and this is arguments I've been having with a lot of different friends,
Hmm.
because it started with Ninja, popular streamer Ninja, who was a legend in his own right. He goes and he saw what Kai did with
Right.
Elden Ring, and he says, "Yeah, Kai's doing what I could have done had I not taken a break and went to Mixer." And I'm just like, bro, let's pump the brakes. That's the thing that frustrates me is you can't tell somebody great job, but I could have did that same thing. I feel like it's a backhanded compliment. Others
I
might
agree.
disagree, but I feel like if you accomplish something and I say, "Oh man, you're killing it," by the way, I could have did that same thing. That's slick hating, in my opinion.
Yeah. That- n- Somebody in Ninja's chat said he has more people watching him sleep than you have active watching you play.
That
I'd
was
be
a fact.
I would be salty, and I understand where the hate's coming from, but you can't be like that. You can't be resentful of what other people have going on. You got to feel blessed for what you have. And if you didn't know how to take advantage of your opportunity, or you didn't see Twitch as something bigger than you just being really good at a game, and no hate to him, he's really good at the
No, no,
game, and
he's a legend.
he is a
He is a
legend.
legend.
Facts.
He started well, he was one of the pioneers of getting Twitch mainstream, doing
Yes,
what all
sir.
he did, having Drake, having all these people, being a courtside celebrity, a shoe deal. He did everything. No
Everything.
knock to Ninja, but I feel like his peak was his peak. And
Correct.
I think it's unfair, unrealistic, and all around cap for him to be like, yeah, I could do what Kai's doing had I not
Yeah.
done X. That's not true, because even at your peak, you weren't doing the things that Kai's doing as far as guest. You collabed with people when they were playing Fortnite, but you never had just chatting. You never
Right.
dressed up.
Right.
You never decorated your room. You never did commercials advertising your stream. You never did celebrity. You never did any of these things for people to say, "Oh yeah, I could see how you could have pivoted." I feel like you're now seeing it and saying, "Damn, I wish I would have," and you're disguising it as "I could have."
And I want to drop something here, a little jewel for any of my content creator friends or streamers kind of watching this. If you look at Kai's room, the furniture, he has a chair that has tape wrapped around it. And my man is just hella entertaining. So what I'm trying to say is you don't always need the best gear, but you do need a way to make sure that you're entertaining, you're charismatic, and you're having fun, and it comes across and you're your authentic self. Because he doesn't give a shit about his chair or his nasty ass carpet that Kevin Hart called out, because he is so
I
entertaining.
He's entertaining and he will do well, but I also feel like if I'm not mistaken, he said something about the chair had a sentimental value to him, or like a
Hmm.
meaning as to why he didn't replace it. So I get what you're saying, but I also think it's more of like this just means something to me because I
Yeah.
did. I forgot what he did with that chair.
It, sentimental value, whatever the value is to him, it's his share. He has it there, and he could buy all sorts of fancy stuff and throw it in that room. But people are still coming. Celebrities are lining up to be on it, and he's doing a killer job. And I'm just saying, like, you don't always have to have the best of the best to make yourself feel like you're able to make this content. I mean, you just have to come on here and enjoy yourself and be
Yeah.
entertaining. And yeah.
So is streamer of the year wrapped up? Is it over? Should we streamer of the year already go in the car?
Streamer of the decade, man. I think he needs something
Streamer of
beyond
the
that.
decade.
I think he
Holy.
he needs some stock in Twitch, and Twitch needs
Yeah.
to do something else to support this man in a major way, or put him on the board. Dan Clancy, reach out to Kai, have him somewhere to help elevate Twitch in its new direction. And I think Kai is just he's bigger than networks, right? You get 370,000 people watching your damn live stream. That says something,
Yeah,
right?
you're bigger. You're bigger than TV right now.
Yes,
He
sir.
he was bigger than TV last night, which was historic. And I want to point out another thing is I think the Kevin Hart this week or last night was great because it followed up some controversy that he had with IGN. And I thought it was really classless of IGN to say congrats to Kai Cenat for finishing his Elden Ring stream. Kai Cenat is most known for inciting a riot around New York City. I thought that was really, and then they knew they were wrong because they ended up changing it. And then Kai was like, F IGN. Everyone's like, IGN, this is messed up. But I think it's unfortunate that somebody does all these great things and you're getting all this backlash for no reason, all these backhanded compliments, and you're not getting shouted out by Twitch. So I think anybody else, like myself or anyone else, I still would have been
Hmm.
talking my shit about the Elden Ring. I still would have been, pissed off at IGN for trying to. So for him to take it on the chin, backdoor with Kevin Hart, like, look, boom, another record is insane.
God, I was irritated with the IGN thing. They deleted their tweet and then they quickly updated the article, and then I'd want to say maybe 2 to 3 hours later issued an apology. But I don't think that's good enough. I think it was, like you said, very classless, and I wanted to see more from them in terms of an apology. And it just goes to show you, as a minority group, everything we do is always followed up with something negative. We can never just do something great and just be celebrated for that. You got to bring up some stuff he did. Yeah, it happened, but we're talking about this moment in Kai's career, and it just sucks that that's how people want to go about celebrating such an amazing creator.
And I think the most crazy thing about them even bringing up that riot on IGN was the fact that the riot was not immediately Kai's fault. He was
Right.
trying to do something for the community. He was doing a giveaway, a give back for the community.
Hmm.
And he was like, hey, I'm gonna be giving away some PS5, some PCs, all this stuff to my people up in New York. And it was just so many hundreds of thousands of people
Yeah.
that showed up. They just started rioting because the event was too massive. But it wasn't him just saying, yo, go out there and F shit up. He was just like,
Yeah.
man, I'm trying to give back. And he learned his lesson from it. So IGN, donkey of the day. Shout out to Sean.
Hee haw, hee haw. Oh man. Well, I think we've addressed Kai and his greatness, and I just think he needs more flowers and respect, and I'm sure people do, but man, I really feel like these larger companies need to take notice of what he's doing. I need a documentary about Kai on Netflix.
Yeah. I 100% think there will be one. I think this is every time we think that he did something great, he follows it up. I honestly thought
Sir.
that the highlight of the year for him was going to be Nicki Minaj, and then he followed that up with Elden Ring. Then he followed that up with Kevin Hart. So at this point, I have no idea what the highlight of the year is, but like you said, you definitely need some type of documentation for how this person really propelled streaming from something that you do in your mom's basement to something that is now a production and is now respected and people know what it is.
Yes, sir.
But that's just my take, man. I think that's why I'm such a big fan of Kai, because of what he's done for the industry. And now I can say that I stream and I create without people looking at me weird. But that's my take, man.
Well, I think this has been addressed. Congrats to Kai and Kevin Hart. Thank you both for the hilarious entertainment. Appreciate y'all.
See you on the
Peace.
next one.